So here's what's going on today. We're taking the LS to the shop. All right, I always walk around my trailer before I even take off. Make sure everything is hooked up. I make sure my hitch is good. Make sure chains are on. The pin is all the way down. I always walk around that trailer before you take off. Just a side note. All right, so many of you probably remember back about a month ago or so, I had problems with the batteries on this thing, the parasitic drain and all that was going on. Well, it's time to take it to the shop. They're going to take it in and look at it real quick. Now I'm going to tell you something. I have a good dealer because dealers said, look, bring it in. Their shop manager says, bring it in. We'll take a look at it. We'll find out what's going on with it. And if it's something we got to order, because the tractor runs fine. If it's something we got to order and it's going to take a little bit longer to get in than a week or so, then we'll send it back home with you. And then you can just use it until we get the part in. I need this tractor. So yeah, that's a good deal for me. And so I'm going to go ahead and take it in today, get it dropped off. They'll check it out and they'll let me know what they need to do here in a couple of days. But I got to take the hay fork off of it real quick. Let's get it started up and let's get it on the trailer. Some of you probably remember that I had to put a kill switch on here. I talked to them about that and they said just leave it on there. I had to close the kill switch real quick. I'm going to tell you, I'm no different than anybody else. I hate taking my tractor in for service because it means I lose it for a few days, and never fails. You take them in, and guess what? You need it, and it's not here. And so good thing I have at least a second tractor, or actually I have 3 of them, but that I can use if I have to. But I use this one for a lot more stuff. That's why we're looking at getting rid of one of the tractors and getting another tractor, and that's why we've been shopping. I got it buckled down. I got the doors locked on it. Yes, I have it facing forward. I'm not concerned about that. But that's just the way it's going to be today. You know what? I need to strap down the front end loader. I hadn't done that yet. All right, there she is in all her grand and glory on the trailer, getting ready to go to the tractor place. Well, we'll see what happens. All right, tractor's been dropped off, and that's been taken care of. Hey, listen, I'm just going to let you guys know that these tractors done really well with me. I mean, they take care of me. I mean, that's all there is to it. You got to have a good dealership. You got to have a good dealer on any brand of tractor there is. If without the good dealer support, you're going to be in trouble. And so we got the tractor dropped off. Hopefully they can find out what's wrong with that tractor, what's going on with that drain on the battery, that parasitic drain that's on that battery. I'm letting you know that you got to have a good dealer, guys. There's no doubt about that. There's none. All right, we picked up the LS. We're heading back home with it. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what happened, what they found, and then we'll go from there. But let's get it home. I want to get it off the trailer, and then we'll talk about it. Let's talk about what they found. They found nothing. That's right, nothing. Well, we took it there like we said we were going to do. You saw the video before where we had the parasitic drain on it, and we pulled the fuse for the ECM, yet, you know, and then that amperage dropped like it's supposed to. Well, now we get it over there, and they start going through the same diagnostics, and they come up with 0.05, which is exactly about where it's supposed to be. So they found nothing. We let it sit for a few days, and nothing at all. So here it is. It's back home. We're gonna leave the battery connected this time. I have a disconnect in there, as you guys know. I've got a disconnect in there. I'm gonna leave it connected now and just see if the battery goes dead. If the battery goes dead again, we'll once again know they have a problem. I'll have a few days to let it sit, probably about a week maybe, and then we'll be able to kind of determine what's going on. Guys, I don't know. I have no clue what's going on, but I guess we'll find out sometime or another. But isn't that just about typical? You have a problem with something, you take it to the shop, and then bam, nothing's wrong with it. Isn't that just about typical? I just don't know, guys. I really don't understand. You think you have found and diagnosed the problem, and you're going to take it to the shop out of good faith to get it there, and there's nothing wrong? What's the deal with that? Now, I'm actually happy that they didn't find anything wrong with it, but at the same time, that doesn't fix it if there's a problem. And so if there's a problem, I don't know what it is right now. And so we're kind of stuck between that rock and hard place, unfortunately. So I guess what we're going to end up doing is we're just going to have to wait. We're going to have to just leave it parked for a few days, like I'm going to have to do anyways. We got rain coming in, I really hope we have rain coming in. And because, you know, we need the grass and we need the water, and it's super dry here. But anyways, we really need the rain. But we'll leave it parked for a few days, and then we'll come back to it. So I'm going to leave the battery connected and see if it kills the battery. I don't know what else to do. I've already, you know, tested it, shown you the test on it, and they did the test and came up with nothing at all, zero. So unfortunately, I have really nothing to report. I have nothing to tell you. Unfortunately, that's where it's at. But at the same time, I guess it's a good thing too, because there's nothing wrong apparently with the tractor at this point. Unfortunately, this is how dry it is. Look at that. It is dry. Not a drop of water in this thing right now. All right, guys, look, it's been a week since I got the tractor back from the shop, and I decided to let it just sit for a week. I did leave the disconnect connected on the battery, so that's not disconnected. So today I decided I'm gonna walk out here and just see if it starts up. I haven't done anything else to it. Remember, I told you they didn't find anything wrong at the shop with this thing, which is both good and frustrating at the same time, because we had some kind of drain that was draining that battery, and I have no clue what it is. Therefore, my question is it a parasitic drain that somehow reset something that was draining the battery? I don't know the answer to that question. I don't. I'm getting ready to start the tractor up. Remember, it has not been started for over a week. Actually, I picked this up last week on this day. Today's Thursday, and I picked the tractor up last week on a Thursday. And so let's see what happens. I mean, yeah, I could put a meter on the battery. I could do that, kind of see where that's at. But at the same time, if this thing starts right up, then I don't know what to tell you. So we're going to let that fire up right there. Everything seems fine right now. Actually, up here on the gauge, it says 12 volts right there. So I already know just by looking at that, this thing's going to start right up. Now look, I'm not complaining. But something reset. Something did something. What it is, I don't know. What happened, I don't know. I don't have any idea. It's kind of embarrassing to take it down to the shop, telling them what the problem is, even though I have it all on video, if you guys have watched, and tell them I've got a drain on the battery, and then
come back a week later after they've looked at it and they say there's nothing wrong with it, which makes me kind of look like a fool, which I can do all by myself without any help. And yet here we are today, and it runs like it's supposed to. Now, I'm not complaining about that. I just wish I knew what the problem was so that we could fix that problem and not have this problem anymore, to make sure that it's solved and not just something that is a temporary fix that's going to come back on me. I don't know. We'll see. But until now, for right now, it's fine. It's running like it's supposed to. I got 13.9 volts according to the dash up here. Remember, that's not always accurate, but that's what it says, 13.9. So the voltage for charging is good. The voltage for the battery stay charged. And yes, that was with the disconnect switch connected. In other words, I did not disconnect the battery. I left it for now 1 week, and it's doing exactly what it's supposed to. Big shout out to Deets Tractor for looking at it, and they took care of me anyways. No matter what, I appreciate that. So with all of that said, and everything we've done here, and finding no problems with the LS, we're just going to use it for a while and see what happens. Hopefully, maybe it has fixed itself and there's nothing more to do. But if it gives us problems again, well, I guess we'll have to take it back down to the shop again. Appreciate everybody. Until the next time, thanks.